Here's an updated story about your man Jussie Smollett. TMZ posted this story on March 8th of 2019, titled Jussie Smollett Grand Jury Indictment, 16 felony counts for false police report. Here's what TMZ wrote. Drop the chalupa. I refreshed the page and they changed the title on TMZ's website to Jussie Smollett 16 count indictment is overkill, says attorney Mark Geragos. So here's what TMZ wrote. Now they changed the title. Let's get back to the story. Jussie Smollett just got slammed by a Cook County grand jury, which has returned a 16-count felony indictment against him for filing a false police report. Smollett was originally charged by the state attorney's office with the felony of disorderly conduct for filing a false police report. The new indictments obviously take the case to another level. As for why there are so many counts, the grand jury reportedly handed up two sets of charges. One for Smollett's initial report to Chicago PD, and the other charges are for Jussie's second interview with cops. We're told Ola and, I'm going to ruin the name, Ola and Abel Osundario, the Nigerian guys. We're told Ola and Abel O, as I can't pronounce their last name, told grand jurors Jussie hired them to stage the so-called quote-unquote attack. The brothers were caught on camera buying a bunch of supplies before the incident, including ski masks, gloves, bandanas, sunglasses, and red hats. Chicago PD has come out strong against Jussie, making it clear they had a lot of issues with his version of the events, including the fact he took them to the scene and immediately pointed to a camera, which he said captured the incident. Turns out the camera was pointing the wrong direction. Abel and Ola told police they drove with Jussie in the days prior to the incident, scouting a location, and even rehearsed the quote-unquote attack. As for the hate mail, this is the part I've been waiting for. As for the hate mail sent to Jussie at Fox Studios in Chicago, police say they believe the quote Empire actor is behind that too. However, we know the FBI hadn't confirmed that when Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson blasted Jussie in his news conference. We also know the brothers told police they had nothing to do with the letter and only saw it in a photo on Jussie's phone. This was originally published at 2:11 p.m. Pacific time, 5:11 p.m. Eastern time on March 8th of 2019. So then they updated the story twice. Once at 2:45 p.m. Pacific time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern. They said, we've now read the indictment and it appears the grand jury hit Jussie with one count for each allegedly false statement he made during the two interviews with cops. Then they updated the story again at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. TMZ writes, Jussie's attorney, Mark Geragos, just released a scathing response to the indictment, telling us, quote, the fact of an indictment was not unexpected. We knew that there is no way they would expose their evidence to a public hearing and subject their witnesses to cross-examination. What is unexpected, however, is the prosecutorial overkill in charging 16 separate counts against Jussie, end quote. Geragos continues, quote, this redundant and vindictive indictment is nothing more than a desperate attempt to make headlines in order to distract from the internal investigation launched to investigate the outrageous leaking of false information by the Chicago Police Department and the shameless and illegal invasion of Jussie's privacy and tampering with his medical records. For the record, I just might do a separate story about that because that's a big story in itself. Jussie adamantly maintains his innocence even if law enforcement has robbed him of that presumption, end quote. So that's the end of the article. But yeah, I might make a separate video about the medical records. There were some nurses, if I'm not mistaken, at the hospital looking into his medical records, and there was another story or two that came up. I can't even remember everything. I know for example, the police don't understand like how alleged internal information was leaking out there, and I heard that they're doing an investigation now to find out like how in the world all this alleged information was getting out there, like to the press. Like if I guess the information that got out to CNN, Little Fox, Baby Fox. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about it below. Do you think that Jussie's innocent? You think he's guilty? Seems like Amanda Seales thinks he's innocent, but he is LGBT, so of course she would say that. You know, I'm still on the fence with it. I really don't know what's going on. It's super confusing. You know, I don't want to falsely accuse him of anything. I don't really know. It's super confusing. My head hurts. Anyways, let me know what y'all think about it below. Me Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and MeWe. Me Magazine blog on Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify. Share this video on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, toucans with the string in the middle, and telepathically. That way everybody and their mama too knows that Jussie got hit with 16 counts, my Jesus. So it looks like he may be down for the count. You know, I don't know. This Negro is gonna make it out of here unscathed, man. It looks like he's gonna get crushed now. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about it below. Me Magazine.